The Power Mix with Al Your Pal on Mix 93.8.
So we've been chatting about it since the last hour, actually, where I said I've got a very special guest that we're going to be chatting with this afternoon. Yes. He knows his way around I suppose he knows his way when it comes to rugby matches and who should be the forefront winner and where that trophy is going to end up at the end of the World Cup season. And on the line, if I can be so bold to introduce to you, I suppose he needs no introduction really, because he's been in our homes for many a year. Mr. Leon Schuster, very good afternoon to you and welcome to the Power Mix.
Thanks a lot, Al. I appreciate it. How are things on your side?
Lekker, man, lekker. And I believe that you've been in the hospital for a wee while. You were in hospital as of last month, apparently.
Yeah, I was in hospital for quite a long time, and then I went to the step-down clinic where they start rehabilitating you. But I had a major back operation. And I've been lying on my back for 7 weeks now, and I'm, to use the word, sorry, gatvol. I'm really gatvol. It's terrible to lie like this, and I'm just a mover and a shaker, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I believe that you hurt your back when you were recording the brand new Mr. Bones.
Yeah, no, I was sitting on the back of a bakkie, you know, holding onto the sides.
Yeah.
And I didn't know this guy was going to pull off because he was supposed to pull off later, but he just pulled off he pulled off and I dawned off and I fell on my back and I broke a vertebrae and I injured my back very badly with that fall. So it's been a long time of healing and I cannot stand it. Now there's the next six weeks is waiting. And it's going to be more difficult, and I have to walk a lot, but I can't walk without my walker, and I wish I could just get over this phase of walking with a walker and walk myself. But I am getting physiotherapy and all of that, so I'm trying my butt off to get this thing out of my system, you know.
Indeed. Yeah, I can only imagine you walking with a walker if you were doing some kind of funny stint, to be honest. I mean, if we have to go back to the days of You Must Be Joking, etc., that's when I would expect you to be walking with a walker.
Yeah, that's where I got all the clubs, you know. I think one day that I'm dying, my epitaph will read, Schuster couldn't take the final club.
But Leon, the World Cup is here. It's very exciting at the moment. I must say I've got a bit of a stab in for the All Blacks. What is your take on the All Blacks at the moment?
Well, I think the All Blacks are not on form yet. I mean, they lost against France in the opening match.
Yeah.
And
badly.
They haven't had... badly.
Yeah.
They haven't had very stiff competition after that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if they're going to be able in the short period of time to pull their act together. I really don't know. They've got an excellent coaching staff, but something is wrong there, you know. The All Blacks losing to the French in the opening match was a shocker for all of us. And losing to South Africa in the warm-up matches was also, and losing also badly, you know.
Yeah.
So,
I was excited, I won't lie. I was very excited.
Yeah, no, so was I. Whenever the All Blacks get a hiding, I am excited. I'm sorry, but it's only because they are such magnificent rugby players that we like to see them down and out sometime. And this came at the right time for the other potential World Cup winners. So France, I think, they don't have wounds to lick like the All Blacks. France, if they play in the final, and I hope we will play in the final, but if it's France, then hey, I believe on home turf, I believe the French will beat the All Blacks, definitely, although they're going to come back in a big way, but they're panicking a bit at the moment, and that's not good for a rugby side to feel insecure, you know. I think they're feeling insecure because they're losing.
Well, I foresee a South Africa and French final. That's my prediction anyway.
Well, I hope so, man. You know, maybe it's going to be South Africa against Ireland. Who knows? And then we can take some revenge, because yes, my heart is broken about Ireland. You know, we should have won that game. We had everything going for us.
Everything but a kicker.
Now, we're going to have a very tough game against France. So you must know that these French they play a totally different type of rugby than any other team in the world. They don't kick a lot. They like to throw the ball around. And now when they fly off out of action, that is a big shocker for them. So that is to our benefit, you know.
It is indeed,
It's a home turf, and that French crowd, they're gonna go mad with allez, and whatever else. You know? So the Boks will be up to very, very stiff competition.
Indeed.
And I just wish the Boks would not go for the posts when we know how good we are at the maul close to the try line. Why did they not just kick that ball, Mani Libbe, instead of kicking for posts? Why didn't he just kick the ball to the line and let the Boks do their maul and then try and score from that? Because the first kick that he missed, we all said, why don't we go for a maul?
Absolutely.
And I hope I don't know what they're going to do. I've read this morning that Pollard is going to come back in the side, but I think Pollard is going to sit on the bench, and they're going to check Mani Libbe out with maybe one kick, and if he misses it, they're going to bring Pollard on, that's for sure. But I don't think Pollard is going to play the full match. I don't know. That's just my own instincts that tell me this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, let's hope that Pollard's going to do what he has to do for us. But let's go back to you, Leon, because you have just recorded Mr. Bones 3. I think it's been a long time coming. I think Mr. Bones 2 came out in 2008, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, there.
No, 2004.
2004, geez, you see. 2004, and you've got the brand new Mr. Bones on the circuit at the moment. Anything else that we can expect from Leon Schuster? Obviously, at the moment you're immobile, but I'm sure it won't be long, and Leon Schuster is going to be running around up to his tricks as usual.
If I can just get my legs back, you know. I realized during this period how difficult it is for people that are in wheelchairs. It's terrible not to be able to use your legs. You know, the whole time you feel inferior. I walk in that complex that I live, because we have to walk. I walk with my walker, and I really look like an old man, you know, and even I know everybody in this place, they stop next to me, Leon, yes, you're getting old now. They think I must walk with a walker because of my age, and I'm not going to explain my operation to everyone, so I just agree with them and say, I'm getting old now, my time is running out. But there's still a lot of fun in me, a lot of humor. There's a lot of ideas. I want to write my autobiography. That's one thing I really want to do before I go up to the angels, hopefully. And then Gray Hoffmeyer and I have written a draft proposal for DSTV for a 6 series on a story that we came up with.
Nice.
And we're waiting to hear from them. But it's a lekker story, very original and very, very funny. So I hope they will accept this. I'm sure they will, because they need South African comedy is more than they need everything else.
Absolutely agreed. I mean, there's nothing. Laughter is the best medicine at the end of the day. Speaking of medicine, Leon, we hope that you recover very quickly, because we want to see you on the screens. I mean, we grew up with you. I grew up with you as a kid, and sure, we still expecting a hell of a lot out of you. So don't go nowhere.
Okay, well, thanks very much, eh?
But before we say goodbye to you, Leon, seeing that we are talking about the Bokke, you have gone all out, and there's a new treat for us as far as South African fans are concerned, isn't there?
Yeah, man, I made a very, very lekker song for the Bokke, and it's doing well on the charts. Over the weekend, it was number 2 in South Africa.
Fantastic.
And there's a lot of other guys that did rugby songs, but thank heavens, it seems that mine is the one that's going to stick. I think my timing 2 weeks before the time was perfect.
Yeah. Got
them into the mood, got the social media working for us. So I'm very excited about this song, because I haven't been able to get any song, and I've tried after 1995, like Hier Kom in Bokke, but this one is in that area, you know.
Yes.
My Bokke, dis die bokmachine. The lean, mean green is the bokmachine. Hey, Bokke, my Bokke, bring hy beker weer. Ole, 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 vir die 4de keer. It's got a wonderful chorus, very catchy. It's a lekker pumping song. So the Oaks are SMSing me from France, telling me wherever they go, the song is pumping. So I'm very glad and thankful that this thing worked. But I always have a gut feeling about something, and I had a gut feeling that this song would work. And fortunately, thank God, I was right. So I'm quite proud of that song. Really, I worked my butt off to get it to sound like it sounds now.
Well, Leon, without any further ado, we're actually going to play that song leading up to our news this afternoon. Thank you very much for making the time to chat with us. I know that you obviously not up as far as being able to walk around, etc. is concerned, but you've taken the time to chat with us, and we really appreciate that. Thank you for your time, and we're going to play your song now. So, but we'd love you to introduce it for us, Leon.
Ja, dis die bokmachine.
Bokke indeed, Chana. Bokke indeed. Leon, thanks very much.
Thanks, Alan. I appreciate you talking to me. I really do. Thanks.
Pleasure, Leon. Cheers now. Bye-bye.
Okay, well, cheers. Bye.
The Power Mix with Al Your Pal on Mix 93.8.